Worlds from nothing and turned pixels to power.
They move like a boss, no controller required. Turn the block to high rule, every move inspired. Every coin got a purpose, every flip got weight. Ain't no shortcuts here, ain't no walk to escape. Red shell for the ops, green light on the go. Talk slick like Luigi, they just move too slow. Ghibli vision, let the paper stack high like the clouds. Now it's castles in the sky when the plans pan out. Local nerd, that's the gang, whole team got goals. Turn a 1 up to a milli, let the numbers unfold. Play the game with no save, now the legacy set. Ain't no reset button, just respect on a check.
They roll the dice, but we don't play fair. Every move we make, they stop and stare. They pray for luck, but we make the game. Local nerd, yeah, they know the name.
They call him Eric the Destroyer, built his name out of bricks. Turn a stack to a tower, not a skyline rich. Ain't no piece out of place, every play been set. Told him watch where you step, that's a chain effect. Infinity stones in his pockets, mind sharp like Stark. Put the game in his suit, now it glow in the dark. Ain't no hero in this world that could write his end. Told him if you build like Thanos, gotta lose some friends. Every flip got a plan, every set got weight. Told him Lego my ego, every block holds stakes. Ain't no marvel at the grind, just a wave finesse. Turn the end game credits to his own success.
Stack the bricks, set the throne, we built this here. Heroes rise, villains fall, we show no fear. Lay the pieces down, watch the vision grow. Local nerd, now the world gon' know.
Glammy move like a summoner, hand raised in the air. Caught a storm like Rama, leave him stuck in despair. Ain't no phoenix down for him when they run out of breath. Only question that remains, do they fight or they rest? Final Fantasy grind, every guild gets flipped. Turn the Midgard slums to a Wall Street script. Ain't no Shinra contracts keeping it down. Every step got precision, ain't no lost and found. Foot clan tactics, how a squad moves stealth. Either ride with the turtles or you fight yourself. When the beat drop low, know the magic take hold. This ain't RPG talk, just the way life's told.
They roll the dice, but we don't play fair. Every move we make, they stop and stare. They pray for luck, but we make the game. Local nerd, yeah, they know the name.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Local Nerds. Happy Monday. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. I am your host, Zayzooted, and we have a very interesting show for you guys today. We have not streamed since Friday, and I'm sure, as some of you guys know, a lot has gone down in the LCU. So we have a lot to talk about regarding literally everything that happened this weekend. We also have some nerd news for you guys, some nerdy drama, tons of stuff to get into. We also have a fun members goal for you guys today. As you can see, I clearly need to re-dye my hair again, so I'm going to leave it up to you guys for the color. At 50 members, I will be purple again. At 100 members, I will be doing half purple, half pink, and then, unfortunately, at 150 members, I will be doing green. So if you guys are interested in participating in that, also a reminder that we have the Eric dating show coming up. We are looking at doing it this Friday. So if you are looking to be a contestant and interested in joining in on the dating show, please DM either me or Miss Glammy or one of our DACA team members, Gaffa Gary and Exile Warrior, Epic Brady, Fat and Handsome Gamer, or Final, and they will help you get details on how to get into it. Okay, we're gonna bring on everybody and get it started. Hello, how are we doing today?
Hi. I'm sorry, I'm on my phone because everybody is setting up at the pool and it's not quite ready yet. So if my internet's shit, I'm sorry, but I am here, so don't punish me.
No, you're
I
okay.
just love how before we get this show started, there's already nerdy news popping up.
Oh, if you want to go ahead with a little pop news for us, go ahead.
These are a little short or updates, so I'll get them as soon as possible. Oh, but basically, Blumhouse's The Mummy reboot, who just started production, and it's gonna be from the same guy that did Evil Dead Rise. it's coming out in April of 2026. And another short update, Velma from the live-action Scooby-Doo movie, Linda Cardella, has been officially cast as Pamela Voorhees in A24's Friday the 13th prequel series for Peacock.
Oh, that's
Wait.
interesting.
I missed the Scooby-Doo one. Who's playing Thelma?
Let me check on my phone. Linda Cardellina. I'm so sorry I butchered that name. I
that's
botched
okay.
that one up. That was a botched
No,
job.
it's okay. I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
I botched that one up.
Oh, that's probably not a stable place to sit.
Somebody in the comments said, bruh, another Money movie, and then he followed up and said, oh, never mind. It's from the Evil Dead Rise director. I'm gonna chill.
Yeah, we're getting another Mummy movie. Hopefully it's better than the Tom Cruise one.
Fingers crossed. All
In a
right.
Mummy movie, we should get a Daddy movie too. Ha ha ha.
Hey yo, let's go. Oh, hey yo.
It's funny. It's just funny. A mummy and then
fuck?
Why hands up?
It wasn't me.
What the fuck? Oh, hey. Shit just went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. Like, holy shit.
I know. I'm like, okay, we're right into it for this
God
Monday. Slim Jim, thank you for gifting one Lil Cow Nerd
Welcome
membership.
to Band World, buddy.
That it takes us 49 away from me being back to Miss Purple Hair. I low-key don't want to go back to purple hair because I don't want everyone to start calling me purple hair again. So I wouldn't mind if we didn't hit this one today, guys. Please, just keep it there.
What about the fact that your hair could be damaged, like going back and forth? Can you?
Well, yeah, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Thankfully, it's a darker color. If they do the pink and purple one, though, or the green, if they make it to the green members goal, that might ruin me.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Yeah.
If they want to fry my
Whew,
hair.
what we do for the commitment to the show.
Yeah, right?
This fucking show, I swear to God.
Speaking of hair, at least it couldn't be as bad as what happened with Becky on Friday.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I knew we were going to end up talking about this. And then I forgot about it too because all the days meld together. And I forgot that, we haven't convened since then.
And before we get started, as you can tell, I'm still wearing my fashionable lol cow hoodie.
Steady, unashamed. Thank you for gifting 5 Lil Cow Nerds
Welcome to
memberships.
Band World, buddy.
And keep going.
Welcome to Band World, buddy.
Too. You can get a hoodie too. If you go to the website, you can get your very own Nerds hoodie.
And it doesn't have to be a hoodie too. It could be a t-shirt or it could be a hat. Only a finest quality of merchandise you can find over at lolcow.co. Oh, that's where you'll find exclusive merchandise.
Here is all the merchandise you can buy. We have a Lil Cow Nerd hat, a Lil Cow Nerd tee, and the jacket that Mr. Eric himself is wearing. Show off that little corner piece. Yeah, do a little spin.
It's so cool. I love these hoodies so much.
These are the most comfortable hoodies I've ever worn. Or I'm not a hoodie type of person, but I actually feel like I can wear these on the basics.
Yeah, I think that they're actually really good quality. I love my hoodie personally.
Yeah.
Oh, also Steady Unashamed, thank you for being a Cash Cow member for 1 month. Also, we have Midnight Rider with the $1.99 who said, we need it, be purple hair, that's the best. Well, I'm giving you guys that option. We can do purple and pink if you want at 100 members, I guess.
Purple and pink.
I'll think
You're gonna
green
half
hair would
it?
be better.
I'll half and half it, which is, that will make my hair grow at 2 different lengths. But whatever.
How's it gonna make it grow 2 different lengths?
The last time I did half and half, the one side that was black and then the one side that was red, they were 2 totally different lengths.
Really? Oh, probably because maybe some of it got taken up, because you know how when you like color your hair, sometimes some of it falls out, like you just can't help it, it just does.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
I think it was maybe from like bleaching the red side, from the bleach like damaging my hair, and then the black side I didn't need to bleach. Something like that, you know. Damage?
Yeah,
Maybe?
well, that's pretty much what I said. Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yes, precisely. Um,
bluntly, but yes.
we also have Midnight Rider with the 199 who said, "You may need a new voice for Ban World. Hashtag ban wings."
Oh, yeah. Oh, we gotta talk about that too, I think. Or
Yeah,
do we have to talk about that?
okay, first we'll touch on this Becky thing, because we're on the hair subject. So yeah, Becky went bald. You know what? Can I say this? I'm really proud of Becky. Like, I did not expect her to do it, and the fact that she did it, I commend her a lot for doing it. It shows, like, I feel like, in a way, loyalty to the LCU. You guys can say if you disagree with me, that's fine, but I did commend her a lot for doing it.
Okay, so for me, I understand why everybody's mad at her, and I understand where the pitchforks and stuff came from, but at the same time, I saw that in person, and it broke my heart. So as much as I was angry with her, um, couldn't hold it. I had to go and give her a hug. I get it, but this is like human to human, and um, I'm proud of her as far as like the commitment and showing that she's loyal to the LCU, like you were saying. So 100%. But like at the same time, human to human, my heart broke, and I had to give her a hug straight through. I could not fucking handle that. That was hard. I mean, it made sense. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if I could say it made sense. It was really hard to watch that, probably on screen, but in person,
Yeah.
yeah.
What did you feel about it, Eric?
I, on the other hand, don't feel sympathy for crazy bitches like Becky, but I am proud of her for doing the punishment. And I honestly thought that she was gonna back out and be a pussy. No
Yeah.
pun intended.
I didn't think she was gonna do it, like, genuinely. Or I thought they were gonna, like, find something else for her to do or something. Like, I was so surprised.
Yeah, so I went and I took her with my husband, well, I'm gonna call him husband now because I'm so used to it, but with my fiance, I went and I took her to go get a wig because I felt so bad. So that was hard, bro. That was really hard. That was really hard.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's all I can say. It's just that I'm just gobsmacked about the entire situation, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I was gonna say I did see that you.
spiderweb, that's a spiderweb. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, okay, sorry.
No, you're good. So I did see that you like went and you gave Becky a hug, and like you said, you drove her to like go get a wig, and I heard you also drove her to the airport when she left. So have you and Becky kind of like made up in a way? Are you guys like almost friends now, or what's going on with you and Becky?
In a way, we've made up. In a way. I think like everything, it's gonna take a minute to, like, before like you mend that fully, you know what I mean? But in a way, and we're definitely friendly. Like, you know, on the way to the airport, she was freaking out a lot. Um, and then she wasn't sure she was more worried about like does she the the ticket for the flight and stuff like that, like, you know, how does she change it over, and then does she stay in the airport or does she go home, and the price difference between. She was just really nervous about everything, so it was a lot of that. I'm going to talk about circle. It was a lot of circle, but you could tell the reason she was circling so much was because she was just very uncomfortable and nervous. The whole thing, she was, freaking out because it was dangerous here for her, and she didn't want that. And and personally, as far as like the fight between her and Roxy goes, I knew that that the house was very like heated, and I am a very, I don't like those kind of things. Like I'm not a very I don't like being put into a situation where tension is high and fights could break out and stuff like that. So I was in an entirely different building on, where I'm staying, because I'm staying in an entirely different building. And so I just kind of hung out there. So she hung out with me after they like moved her to the entire different building. So and in there she was just kind of, I was trying to help her through it, and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. So, when the whole thing with Becky and Roxy happened, were you at your place or were you in the main house when it went down?
I was at my place because I knew tensions were high, and I was like, bro, I I can't. That stuff makes me uncomfortable. I can't do like high fight like that. I can't do like I'm high energy, sure. I like to have fun, but when there's like anger, like anger danger, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
I am putting myself in a situation where I might have to, defend myself or others, or what. Like I can't do it. It's too much for me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there was a lot of
I
fighting
stayed here.
going on over at Fat Camp, wasn't there?
Absolutely.
Yes, so I hung out the entire day in the place that I'm staying because, I was like, I'm going to stay out of it,
That's
Yeah,
a
that
smart
makes
thing to do.
Yeah, that makes
And then you end
sense.
up being like, for all I knew, something could happen and pop off, and then all of a sudden I'm in the mix, and then I got to figure out how to handle the situation. It's better to stay the fuck away.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. The whole weekend was just, it felt like, just from watching from a, like, even just a fan's perspective, it's just like, it looks like tensions are just so high there. Like, everybody
Yeah.
is like on their tiptoes, like just waiting for the next thing to happen. I feel like just ever since Becky got there, tensions were really freaking high between everybody. Would you say
Yeah.
that was like the catalyst for Fat Camp?
It definitely changed the mood. Like everybody was having a good time. We were hanging out. It was super fun. And then she got here, and then it was just like, boom, you could cut the tension with a knife. It was definitely way different vibes than when we first got here, and it changed the trajectory of absolutely everything.
Yeah, from a fan's perspective, I did notice is the atmosphere of Fat Camp completely shift when Becky unexpectedly showed up.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't even know why she came here at all. I really don't. I don't understand why that was a thing at all. I think
Well,
she should have just kind of stayed this one out.
yeah, I think she came
Um,
to beg for her job back, but I think it was just the timing of it and the way that it happened, because it was just dropped on everybody, was not the move.
yeah, but she was the one that was worried about safety and shit. So why even
And
show
yet,
up at all? She
she's the
knew that
one.
that was the first thing that was gonna be, was a safety concern. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I get it. I get it. Like if you're in the perspective of, desperation to get your job back, like I understand that part, but you got to put logic first, and that was not. So I guess it was more of an emotional move than a logical one. But yeah.
Yeah, it's like at that point, hey, the door is already closed, so why bother?
I think she saw the door wasn't entirely closed, and I don't think it was either. Because, I mean, she did be able
Yeah.
to shave her head to come back, and the door had a crack open, and, she decided she was going to burst her way in, and that's fine. I don't
Right.
blame her for wanting her job back, but I do get what you're saying. It's like the way that everything went down, considering why she said she didn't want to go to Fat Camp to begin with, that makes it feel weird.
Yeah. It was definitely an emotional move versus a logical one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, from throwing White Claws at Boogie and then starting fights. It's just.
Yeah. Well, what do you guys think
Yeah.
about the fight between her and Roxy? Like, who do you think was in the right, and who do you think was in the wrong in that situation? Do you guys know about it?
Nobody was
I
in the
know.
wrong. Or nobody's in the right or in the wrong. Becky, he was in a heated moment, yes, but it's because of all the shit that he has gotten and starting taking out on others. And the way she did to Roxy was really brutal. Like, she looks like she was about to fucking kill her.
Yeah, that is true. Well, I don't know. The thing for me, I agree with you. Like, I don't think anybody was in the right or in the wrong. Because, like, I saw what Becky wrote on Reddit where she was saying that, like, Roxy, like, tried to throw her $3,000 iPad in the water. And I can understand anyone's going to be upset in that moment. Of course you're going to freak out. But
Aren't
in the
iPads
Reddit-
waterproof, though?
I have no clue. But I could imagine just
iPad?
anyone wanting to go in there and get it.
No, electronics and water do not mix at all.
Yeah.
I mean, most smartphones nowadays are waterproof.
They're not
so.
waterproof. They're water resistant up to like a
Or
certain
water
amount.
resistant, yeah, that too.
Yeah, so it's like
So,
waterproof adjacent,
yeah,
but
it'll,
it's
like,
not waterproof.
Waterproof
Like, you dump that
adjacent,
bitch
yeah,
in,
we'll go.
you you dump that bitch in water, and you'll see how far you get.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
yeah, given that, I do understand being upset about that. But in the Reddit post, she said that she restrained Roxy, but like we watched the fight and it didn't feel like there was any restraining going on. It felt like there was like some hair pulling and like inciting of violence, which is kind of what I disagree. Like,
Yeah.
let's say she tried to grab her iPad back and like Roxy hit her, then I feel like she would have been more excusable. You know what I'm saying? But because of the fact that she just went in for it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
It just shows the type of
the
person Becky
story-
is in real life. Hey,
The story she told me, and okay, so what she had told me was that Roxy kept threatening to throw the iPad in the water, I guess, or something, and then she kept telling her to not do that, don't do that, don't do that, and then she wouldn't put it down. So even in the Reddit post, right, she said something about content, so Roxy thought it was content, but she kind of inserted herself, and then it just went from like 0 to 100 because Becky didn't realize that cameras were rolling. This is what again, I was in the opposite building, so this is what Becky had told me. And then what she had put on the Reddit was that that Roxy didn't realize that content or that Becky didn't realize that content was happening, or Roxy misunderstood content or something of that nature. And so she went to so Becky thought it was real 100. But even still, like the way it was handled, again, emotional versus logical. You should never put hands on anyone. So I don't know. I think it was maybe it was a huge misunderstanding. I don't know. Again, I was in a totally different building because I knew how high everything was, and I'm like, nope. But that's what Becky had told me. So, yeah, I'm just repeating it to you. Because it was also what she had said in the Reddit post. It was the exact same thing that she had told me. So
yeah,
I figured it was okay to repeat.
Absolutely.
And this live stream is brought to you by the wonders of indoors, where you'll be safe and sound and nothing can hurt you.
Hey, you know what? I'd subscribe to that 100%. Like, fucking man, like shit. I'm a fucking adult, bro. If shit looks like it's getting high and dangerous,
You will be safe and sound in the comfort of your own home. Oh,
dude, if I could have found a rock, that would have been, not out of like, to make myself. You know what? It's just a smart fucking thing to do.
Mm-hmm. So a comment that I just read that I do think is an interesting point to bring up, and I just want to like ask this, not to necessarily be devil's advocate, but just get your perspectives. Mel said, I don't think it's right for Becky to put hands on someone, but how much do you think someone can take? Considering the night before, like everything that had happened with like her shaving her head and everything, do you think that maybe this isn't necessarily Becky's character, but just the tensions being high in the moment and her lashing out in a reactionary way?
Well, this is where I was telling you about the emotional versus the logical. So there was a hoodie debacle too that went first.
Yeah, with the water.
And it was so like the whole thing together was just, it was reactionary, I guess, and it was hard. it bases down to why did you come? You know what I mean? Like, figure out a different way. Just don't put yourself in that situation. The same reason why I didn't leave the place I'm staying. I wasn't gonna put myself in a dangerous situation.
Yeah, that makes sense. We have Wraith the Emperor for $5 who said, I love Becky, but I think maybe the energy changed due to playing with tarot cards, which bring negative energy. Also, AC Shadows is pretty good.
Well, that's a perspective thing.
Yeah, I don't know anything about magic stuff, like tarot, any of that. I'm not into that stuff. It's like...
Well, yeah. Well, that's going to be a different truth for different people. If you believe in that sort of thing, then that's your truth. If you don't believe in that sort of thing, that's not going to be your truth. So that's a perspective thing.
Yeah, I can't comment on that. I don't know nothing about any of the tarot cards or anything. Can you say anything on that, Eric?
No, I can't comment on that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know much about it. We have Gaffagarian for the $4.99 who said, Glammy, what do you say to the Queen's fans that say it was an ambush on Becky because people started in on her right away?
Well, if you know, this is going to make me loop, but if you know that there is possibly a place, like think about COD, right? You know that there's going to be a place where it's going to be where everybody's going to jump you. So you're going to try to go around to make sure that you don't get it put directly into the fire. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's emotional versus logical.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying, like, almost like in a way, like she should have found like a different way to go about things. Is that what you mean? Or just not shown up to fat camp at all?
I don't think she should have shown up at fat camp at all. She wouldn't have gotten ambushed if she didn't put herself into the position to be. She basically said that everything was, she was worried about safety right off the jump. So it's like, if you're worried about safety, why are you putting yourself into a situation that is going to be unsafe? Like, it just didn't make any sense.
I agree with you on that, yeah. But I think maybe, once again, I'm just playing devil's advocate, just ever so slightly, just to bring like a contrarian report, just to see like if it changes your opinion or brings up like a different perspective from you. What if she was given the reassurance behind the scenes from Keem to the point that she felt very, very safe to come, and then when she got there and saw tensions were high, everything changed?
I mean, that could be a possibility, but again, and neither you or me are at fat camp, so we really don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
so
I
we
don't
could
know
have done a whole show at fat camp if we wanted to, but...
Sorry about that and the delay and stuff. I really don't mean to talk over people.
No, it's
and my energy is kind of low today because everything's been everything's been a lot. But yeah, I don't know about any of that. I just know from my perspective and what I saw, and from what I heard from Becky by talking to her. So I don't know. That was just my perspective from what I saw.
Yeah.
Still crazy that she showed up when there's a Snake Island there, or like.
Sure, I showed up with a Snake Island, and I videotaped one too, and I named it Pebbles because it was on the rock, and it is a part of the behind-the-scenes content that I made for all y'all because that's what I thought was cool. I filmed some really cool animals that I've never seen in person before.
Armadillos, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was so cool. I've seen them at the zoo, or whatever, or behind glass and shit. But I've never seen one in person. It was gathering things. It was in the middle of gathering things. And it was hopping. It hopped while it gathered. Jump. Oh, it was so cute. Yes, exactly. It was hop and gather. It was the cutest thing ever. And then it dropped things and I felt really bad because it had a lot that it gathered and it was so close to where it was going. And then it saw me and it backtracked and pulled out and went under the porch, and I'm like, oh no, you worked so hard. I felt so bad. But then I came back later and all of it was gone, so I'm hoping that it finished.
See, you guys have like
whatever.
Cuter armadillos there. I have armadillos like in my area, and they're like giant and scary looking. They only come out at night, and then they just make these like really scary sounds, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
Oh,
no, this one was cute. It was cute. I didn't get to name it because I didn't get to know it for very long, but you know, it was adorable.
we also have Midnight Rider for the 199 who said she should pay for fat camp but not go. That's dumb. Hmm. Uh. Mm, well, she didn't pay for her like plane
Mm.
ticket or anything until after fat camp started. All the shows that had people going took a cut for fat camp, from my understanding. Or am I wrong on that?
Um, yeah, from my understanding, I thought it was Rewind and Locale Queens and Locale Live. I thought was the ones that were helping support the camp here for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. I don't 100% know. Like I'm not into people's financial shit. That's not my that's not my MO. I don't
Yes.
talk about that kind of thing, so it's not really something I can comment on.
Yeah,
But as
same.
far
I
as
don't
I've
even.
gathered from watching live, that's what I was understanding. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I same. I don't even think it's that. Like, I don't know. Like, honestly, nobody knows like what money she put towards or not towards fat cap. So I'm not gonna like say either
Yeah.
way on that one.
I
Uh,
feel like that's another perspective thing. That's something that, like, is something that's a conversation for the people who are involved to come up with a decision that makes sense for them. That
mhm.
has nothing to do with me. So
Yeah.
there's that.
The one thing I did want to ask is, you guys also gave her the ride back to the airport. What
Yes.
did you get any of like Becky's perspective on how she was feeling, like on like leaving? Was she
Nope.
just nervous about going home, or?
Well, she was happy to be going home because it was it was dangerous here now. And but it was very much of a looping situation. It was, you know, she just kept talking about the same thing over again. She was just worried about where is she gonna, does she goes directly to the flight or does she stay at the hotel at the airport? She was, talking to her parents. It was she was very in her feels. So it wasn't like, straight out conversation. It was a very loopy, panicky
Yeah.
thing.
Well, it's very commendable for you guys to drive her back, especially given like your history with Becky. Um, Very commendable that you have been, uh, very nice to her given everything going on.
Well,
And speak
I mean, like I said, human to human, like I'm not gonna. I mean, regardless of how you feel about somebody, at the end of the day, that's another human being, and you need to do what you can.
Mhm.
and speaking of fighting, something else interesting happened. Wings kind of pretty much leaked on Becky's entrance being all scripted, and that kind of pissed Keem off, understandably. And
Yeah.
well, let's just say things between the two hadn't been the same.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's that's for the
okay.
very least. Where were you during all of this going down, Clammy?
I was driving Becky to the airport, and I saw that he had lunged at Keem uh, on live because we were playing live as we were going to the airport because I wanted to make sure that I was filled in everything. And I saw that go down, and I was like, or I can't remember if I was still in the Liberty or if it was right when I was getting ready to take her. The timeline just shoved together. That was a full stop, not okay situation. The only thing I could think of is, and again, this makes no excuse, 100% no excuse. It is really, really bad. And then the video that Twiggy had said, that was bad too. I understand Keem's decision. The only thing I can think of is like, when you have like the nicest dog ever. That dog is your best friend, loves you to pieces, and then sees another dog and then feels really, really upset and then like goes blanks out and doesn't even notice you're there. That was my original thought process, but I watched that shit back. I'd no longer think that. Dead stare uh, at his wife. I was pretty upset about that. I tried to rationalize it as best I could, coming from trying to figure out where humans are coming from. No, that whole thing was really wrong. Really, really wrong. You don't lay hands on your spouse or anybody at all, but your spouse. I was
Absolutely.
Yeah,
very, very
that.
disappointed. I was incredibly disappointed. That broke my heart that that happened. I mean, as a human being, I hope he gets better. I hope he figures it out. I hope that he wants to change. But yeah, I can't condone any of that at all.
Hmm.
Yeah, I do respect what he on Keem's decision, and I
For
am
sure.
glad that he's gonna try. Both him and Boogie are gonna try to help Wayne's out. But at this point, it's like bringing him back in the LCU is just gonna create more tension, if any.
Yeah.
Yeah, that situation broke my heart. It really did. Because at the same time, like he was saying all those things that got banned, that he got banned from coming to camp in the first place, and I was one of the ones that was just like, no, he's a totally safe person because I've, talked to him here and there and stuff, and he seemed like a really cool person, and I didn't think he would be like that at all, and yeah, it was really disappointing.
Part of
It's
me is like
disappointing.
also thinking like maybe it was just the heat of the moment, but then there was the second video and I was just like, this is just
See,
heartbreaking, dude.
no, but the heat of the moment argument lasted for a while with me until I watched it back a bunch of times, and the stare that he had for her
I said the
was
same
not
thing.
justifiable at all.
The only
Like,
thing that I rationalized with that was maybe it was because he was already angry about the other situation. Like, that was his emotion toward the other situation going on. But at the same time,
it
still,
was
when I saw that, I was just like, I don't know how to fucking. Oh, we have TTS. Okay, not playing for some reason. We have Mel with the Oh, it's because it's Australian. Australian 20 that says Roxy would have been a little chihuahua nipping at Becky's feet. It was all boiling up. Becky had to shave her head. Tina was slamming her bat down in front of Kelly. Wouldn't give her jacket back. I would have lost it too. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, yeah, the Tina had a bat. The jacket. There was so many things to boil this situation up to being the biggest
yeah.
explosion volcano ever in the world. I think on everybody's regard. Like there are so many people that had their tensions on full blast.
Okay, but
And
yes, I get that, but again, what are you doing there?
I get
If
it.
you weren't there, that wasn't going to be an issue, and you wouldn't have gotten pushed to the point that you felt that way. What are you doing there?
Man.
I think Wayne's was mad at himself that he got the entire Becky his entrance leaked and getting Keem upset about it. Hip, hip, and he took it out on others, but pushing Kelly down while on camera is just and that whole slap he did while Twiggy was filming it's like, bro, all this happened within the same week as well.
Well, yeah, well, the way he lunged at Keem too was absolutely wrong as well. Regardless again about how you feel or you pissed him, you pissed off Keem, whatever. You don't go lunging after anybody like that. And Homeboy went for his face, like full stop, like went for his face. Like that was what the hell are you doing, guy? That
Yeah.
was wow. And he had like the gash on his fucking neck. That was
I think
that
he
was
was
brutal. It
just
was like,
so heated to the point that he just wanted to fight him though. Which I've seen
okay,
guys
so
get like
walk
that before.
away.
No,
So
I get
walk
you.
away. And then not only that, you walk away, finally do walk away, then come back a second time.
That's
Bro, go cool off.
That was the one
Jump in
thing I
the
was gonna
pool.
say. I felt like he did try to walk away, and it didn't solve the problem because he's the type of person where he was sitting there and he was stewing in it. You know what I'm saying? Like he was letting
Take
it
a
build
cold
up.
shower. Take a cold shower. Take a walk. Take a breath. You did walk away. Leave it at that. Why come back, bro? If you're still mad, cool off. Cool off. Like, I just.
Yeah.
But that's a thing that I don't get about guys and their fightsy nature. That
Testosterone.
fightsy guys make me uncomfortable. I can't. And that was another reason why I was in the Liberty, because I can't.
And one thing I want to point out, when I was giving my input on the situation that happened live on air, there are most people in our Discord server in the main chat, and I was like, bro, you should have been at that camp. Have you go to stop Wayne's? It's like, no, the fuck I don't. What kind of chances do I, as a scrawny little, like, a dweeb, have against a 400-pound man? And all I'm gonna do is sit back and cower. It took Billy to stop Wayne in his blind rage. It's like, so what chance do I have against him?
Yeah, there was very little anybody could have done at that point, because it was bull in a china shop kind of deal. You know, but yeah, I think he was just so enraged he couldn't see anymore. But like, which sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know. The whole thing sucked. The whole
We
thing
have-
was just really, really brutal.
We have Turd Ferguson with the 5 who said, we also found out that a lot of men there are very soft. Me and anyone I know would have gone after Wings at least for after what he did to Kelly. I think the very key point that you're missing here is that there was paperwork signed. I'm pretty sure that everyone agreed to not fight.
I think the main thing that you're missing is if you come in fighting somebody else for fighting somebody else, now that just takes the situation that's already escalated as a high situation and makes it an even higher one. What sense does that make? That you're just gonna cause more fights then.
I get what
Like,
you're
I
saying,
get that you're
but
like,
I
you know what I
think,
mean? Like, it just makes the situation worse. We're looking for de-escalation, not extra escalation. Like,
I agree, but I think that what I've seen a lot of people say is that in between the part when he got into the altercation with Keem the first time and to the part when he came charging back outside, how many men were in between, or like, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's just like a de-escalation thing versus escalation thing, like you're saying. Like, it's like the argument of, what do you think? Should people fight it out or should they not? And like, from my perspective, I wasn't there. I don't know. So I'm just bringing up chat's perspective.
because of the fact that how... Oh, I'm sorry, Eric. Go ahead.
I also want to point out to most people, when Wayne's was carrying the hair trimmer, he was probably already packing at that point. And when he came charging at Keem with it, most people, when they see that case, they confused it for a gun cloth, in which they already clarified it's for hair trimmers.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it did seem like he was already in the middle of packing, but that's where I'm confused. Keep packing? Like, keep doing something to distract yourself, to calm yourself down?
Yeah.
Why are you coming back? And, you know, it's just, here again, it's logical over emotional. And Wings is usually a very logical person. So for him to get to a place where his emotions went out is... there wasn't anything that anybody could do at that point.
No, I agree too. Like, an argument for what I was saying before to like people being like, well, why didn't other men step in? He's 400 pounds and he's pretty athletic for being 400 pounds. Like, he was moving. Like, it's kind of hard to stop a guy that big.
Yeah, with the from my perspective, it looked like he just could not see anything past his own rage. So anything anybody would try to do, it would just make shit worse. So I don't know. The whole thing was just a mess. I did not like it at all. It made me uncomfortable, for sure.
Yeah, it's a tough situation for everyone. To lighten up the mood a bit, we have Gaffagarian with the 5 who said, Eric, you have a dating show coming up. Stop dogging yourself. You are badass and the girl should be lining up for it. Also, you would have kicked his ass.
Yeah, I get that. It's like me versus Wayne's is like me going up against The Rock. It's a lose-lose scenario.
No, yeah, you're absolutely great, Eric. But you're right, and that's what I'm saying. Anything, like if you're already seeing two people fighting and getting into it or whatever, like you could try, talking them down, or maybe just have like one person to come in and pull them off or whatever. Like obviously try to stop, but like the more people that got escalated with the scenario is just going to escalate. We need to figure out how to de-escalate. You know.
We
Beer
have
30
TTS.
Clop super chatted $19.99. Wings definitely in the wrong, but everyone outside, namely Boogie, didn't help running his mouth the whole time he was packing instead of dropping it.
That is a very valid point. He brought up the fact that while Wings was supposed to be packing, everybody kept like kind of talking shit about the situation, which like instead of just dropping it, moving on. That's a very valid point.
Okay, that's human nature. That's human nature. You're gonna bring that down to something that's
human nature
so
to
super high of
respond to
a
that
situation.
as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But like that's gonna be human nature. So something just really, really huge happened, got everybody all up in their feels and upset. So yeah, that's gonna be talked about for quite a while because it was a big deal. So that's human nature. Was it great? Probably not. But are you going to be able to stop that? No. Like if you sat there and saw two people fighting or even a car accident or whatever, and you saw it happen right before your eyes, are you just going to brush that off? No, that's human nature to talk about it. Oh shit, wow, that just happened. I can't believe that happened. My perspective is this. That's just human nature. You can't fix that.
Yeah. We also have Turd Ferguson with a 5 who said there's a difference between escalation and self-defense. That was the second time he attacked someone, and if you attack a woman, that's it. Stop him. Well, the first situation was like man on man, so I don't know. I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying, but
yeah, but the only person that was going to be able to like stop him was going to be somebody that was bigger. So the fact that Billy was kind of probably the only one that would have been able to stop him because he just would have plowed through everybody. So because of how athletic and extra of a person in bigness, it wasn't. I don't know. The whole thing was fucking scary.
Yeah, we're gonna lighten this. Well, not really lighten this up, but we're gonna switch over. I keep seeing the chat asking about the nightmare situation, what happened with that. But really quickly, I'm gonna mention our members goal one more time. At 50 members, I'll be going purple hair. At 100 members, I will be going half pink, half purple. At 150, I will be doing the dreaded green hair. So if you guys want to change my hair color, let me know. Otherwise, so what's going on with the nightmare situation? I've seen a bunch of people asking what happened with that. So on Cafe today, Keem came, like, just kind of like popped in the background for a moment, and he was like, Grim, do you have a new host for test? And Grim was like, what do you mean? And Keem was like, well, Grim has been like nonstop like scaring Roxy with the Chucky doll. So
Grim or Nightmare?
Oh, Grim. I meant Nightmare. Yeah, Nightmare had been scaring Roxy nonstop with the Chucky doll. And
so I'm very confused about that part. Now again, I have my own separate little cabin thing, so I come hang out, a lot, but I also, I gotta go and I get nervous sometimes, so too many people all at once, I gotta take space. But I didn't see Nightmare antagonize her at all. Now that doesn't mean that didn't happen. I have no idea on that. I can't speak on that. The thing that I did see was I was hanging out with everybody when they were doing the nighttime one, when everybody was gonna sleep in the theater room, and I was hanging out for a while. Was just doing content-y things, and then it was time for them to go to bed. And, Keem had asked me, are you sleeping in the thing? And the reason I said no is because I can't sleep without my guy. And I didn't want to, I have to sleep with my guy.
Well,
so I saw it on the video because I was watching it while I was laying down. And it wasn't Nightmare at all in the theater room. It was somebody else. And I don't think they knew because they had just come in. It was a guy. I don't know him very well, but I had a couple conversations, but it wasn't very long. It was just really short. He was the guy that looked like Keemstar kind of, and he came in with the Chucky doll while Roxy was laying down, and I felt really really bad because the look on her face was so sad, and
That
I
whole
knew
thing
that
just
he
looks
was,
like a horror movie. He in real
yeah.
life.
So
Yeah.
I
but
feel
I
so
don't
sorry
think
for
the guy
Roxy.
knew.
Well,
But
the
that guy
thing that
didn't
she
know.
well, the thing that I heard that like she was upset about was she was saying that she was so scared that she felt like she was gonna have a heart attack, and that's why Keem had told people to stop scaring her with it, you know, because she was like
Yeah.
visibly shaken or whatever, and I guess it just kept going on, and I guess Nightmare was the next one to do it after that, but I did
Oh,
see
I didn't see that part.
Roxy say in the main chat earlier today on the Discord that she feels like Nightmare deserves his spot and that she was going to talk to Keem about it. So I don't know where things are going to end up, guys. The last I heard was that on Cafe, Keem said to Grim that he needed to find a new co-host. We shall see.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to pan out. I think that possibly if, Roxy was to still be upset and mad since it happened to her, I feel if she was still mad and she's like, yeah, get him out, get him out, get him out, I could kind of see that one. But because of the fact that even her is saying, no, it's okay, it's okay. But then here again, Keem gets put into a really, really bad position where he's got to make sure that he does the right thing for everybody. So whatever Keem decides, I definitely stand by his decision 100.
I think
So
that
I don't
incident.
know where that's going to land.
I think that incident between Waynes and Kelly just kind of sparked something in Keem's mind. It's like, okay, yeah, I cannot allow this to happen, and I am gonna try to make sure everybody feels safe in the community.
Absolutely, 100%. And if that ends up truly being the decision, I get that. I completely get that. And then that's what I'm saying. Keem is always put into these tricky positions where he's always got to make sure that he has to do the right thing versus you're cool person, I don't want to see you go kind of thing. He's got to put business first. So, and he's got to make sure that everybody stays safe and he's got to do the right thing. So he always gets put in those positions. So whatever Keem decides, I completely agree with.
I see
And
somebody in the chat. Oh, continue.
I just want to be clear for people that are making speculation that Zay was the one that got Nightmare fired.
No.
People getting fired in the LCU is beyond our control. Well, that is all on Keemstar. If Keemstar said and wants some people fired, we have no say in it. And so,
But yeah, no,
Sometimes.
that was not Zay at all. That was not Zay at all.
Yeah, this particular one, yeah, it wasn't me. I can't totally say that because the Boogie thing, but,
What?
Boogie. I did fire Boogie for being our manager, but, to be
Oh,
noted,
well,
yeah. Keem also did come on and confirm that, type of thing. So
okay,
it's not
well,
like,
you're a little bitch, but this one wasn't your fault, so, yeah.
yeah, this particular
Sometimes.
one, not me, so keep it out of it.
Yeah,
it's just like
yeah.
when our former co-host Pharaoh got fired. That wasn't, us doing. And Pharaoh, I know you're watching this. If you want to come on next show and make amends with all three of us, we can do that. Yeah, we can
No, I have
put
no
all the
problem with
grudge.
them.
We can put all the grudge behind us tomorrow's stream or whenever you're available, and we can just talk about it.
Yeah, I have no problem with Pharaoh. That was not, again, though, that wasn't Zay, so. I'll let you know if it is.
We can either confirm or deny that Zane's involved.
Zay's not involved in that one.
I see Mama B334 in the chat who says Nightmare and Twiggy have been terrorizing Roxy since she got there. Last night before I fell asleep they were getting out of hand. But then we also have a contradictory statement from Squirrel of Justice who said, I saw Roxy on Milkers, literally not frightened of someone's profile pic being Chucky. She gave it away. I think it's a bit boring to see her still milking it and people pay pig money. Yeah, honestly.
Okay, no. Full stop. That was not. No, Roxy really is scared of this doll. So there was a situation with Ken where they were trying to help her through it, I think, and it was something that was supposed to happen on Milkers. I don't completely fully understand the thing, but it was for a good, for like they were trying to help her, and she was nervous and shaken. I was actually trying to help her out when as soon as she even didn't even see it, she just knew it was there and she started crying and freaking out. That is a real terror for her. It's not a bit, it's not a play. She really is scared of that doll. Um, so yeah, people saying that that's not real is starting to piss me off because I've actually tried to. I saw how upset. So
Mhm.
yeah, leave her alone.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, little palate cleanser. Away from the drama now. We're gonna finally grab some nerd stuff. So we've had a lot of stuff go on this week. There's tons of stuff to cover. First thing that I wanted to discuss was the Nintendo Switch Direct. Oh,
Lily
TTS.
Masai super chatted $20. Hi gang, wishing everyone an excellent new week. Glammy, stay safe mom. Excited for the wedding.
Lily Musai with the 20 said, "Hi gang, wishing everybody an excellent new week. Lammy, stay safe, ma'am. Excited for the wedding."
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm excited for the wedding too. That has been the happiest part for me, even though I'm having fun and I love hanging out with everybody and it's been super fun. But yeah, I am so excited about my wedding. I can't wait.
I think everyone's excited to see it. Things we're also excited about. Upcoming in 9 days, we have the Nintendo Switch Direct coming. This one is going to be talking more about the Switch 2, so we're going to finally get some more info on it. I totally lost my words for a second. I was going to say.
I was gonna say, you look like you were so fucking emotional over this shit. Like,
I know. I was going to say it is extremely exciting to have a Direct coming for the Switch 2. The last Nintendo Direct that was like for the Switch 1 was like a huge, big live event. I don't think they're going to be doing that this time. If I had to guess, it's going to be more of a pre-recorded situation. But I'm just excited to see what they unveil. How are you guys feeling about it? What are we excited for in the Direct coming out?
Oh, I'm so excited for it to come out for April's Direct. Heck, I hope it's a much better Direct than all the previous ones because when the Switch was in its first 3 years, the Direct over there has really been stellar. It just gets straight to the point of the games that people wanted to see. During later half though, it's sort of give people what they want and more or smaller or cozy type games, which most people don't give a fuck about. I'm sorry for the people that are watching. I just don't give a fuck about cozy games.
oh, you don't give a fuck about cozy games? How dare you, sir?
How dare you? Opinion.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I really like those match 3 games. I don't know why. I guess because did you know? I know this is totally sidetracking and derailing whatever, but I don't give a shit. Did you know that scientifically it calms people's brains down to do a repetitive thing over a repetitive task over and over again? So when you do those like match 3 games or something like that, it actually is supposed to help with anxiety.
I did not know that. That's actually an interesting fact.
Yeah. And it was a weird derailing. Sorry. Go forth.
But yeah, I get it. Animal Crossing New Horizons is pretty popular or when COVID was around. Nowadays, it's really nothing special, but yes, I just said that fight me.
All right, Eric, you want to know why? It's because New Horizons wasn't a good Animal Crossing game. The Animal Crossing franchise and titles are actually fantastic, but New Horizons wasn't a good game because it was literally just the 3DS New Leaf, Animal Crossing New Leaf, and Happy Home Designer smushed together into a game with some new like outfits and stuff. It's really not an elevated game whatsoever, but if they do have a new Animal Crossing launching, I'm so excited for that.
Would you say
Fun
Amiibo
with
Festival
Animal
is one of the better titles?
Oh,
No comment on that one. Good answer.
Yeah.
torn on Animal Crossing. Like, I like it. I think it's cute, but I get bored with it quickly. But I like the concept of it. I like certain things about it. I like the fishing. I like the relaxedness of it. I'm not really big into the ones where you like build your castle, build your farm, build your this and that and the other thing. But I do like things about it. I like that it's calming. I like the catching bugs. Oh, catching bugs is cool because you get net.
How could you ever get bored of Animal Crossing when I know for a fact you have not completed your fish, bug, and sea creature list?
You don't know that for a fact. Fuck you.
I do.
What do you mean?
Oh, god damn.
I
No,
do
for a
for a
Damn.
fact. Why?
Damn.
Because I haven't completed mine.
I'll have you know, I'm like level 2 or something in my fishy creature catchy category. You'll know me.
It took me
You'll know me.
2 years to complete the fossils, so I already know.
Yeah. Well,
I
see,
never
that's
cared for
what I'm
Animal
saying though.
Crossing
Like,
either way, so.
I love Animal Crossing.
yeah, I like it. I like parts of it, but it's not something that I could spend hours doing.
Animal
Lily
Crossing
Musa-
to me, Animal Crossing to me, it's capitalism in the game in game 4.
Oh
know,
shit!
Okay,
Jesus.
how is it capitalism? Tom Nook has a business to run. He's giving you a loan.
That's still capitalism,
He
damn
might
it.
look in your windows at night, but he's just nookie
Isn't
like
that
that.
entrepreneurship? That's just entrepreneurship.
Right. He's just got to do what he's got to do. Lily Musai with the 10 said, Eric, we are in a fight now. This is official. Put him up.
Okay,
Jokes.
hey, put him up, put him up.
Oh, they're going to fight fisty
Gotta
cuffs
eat,
over it.
right?
So,
Everybody's gotta eat. Poor little Tom Nook, he's gotta feed his family.
so you're not excited to see an Animal Crossing title. What game or what Nintendo franchise would you want to see announced at this Nintendo Direct?
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
I feel like your answer
Okay,
is always Metroid.
I would only be happy about that if the fact that they keep her green hair and they make it so that you do a code where you could actually take the helmet off and she's got her
Isn't
hair,
it-
because that was like the most
isn't her
iconic
hair
thing that
blonde?
I ever lived through. It was green in the beginning. Back in the Nintendo game, you did up, down, left, right, BA, start. And that was the big surprise, was that she took her helmet off and you did the game with green hair. That was the coolest thing for me. And
Okay, so
I
it was
want her to
green
have green
originally,
hair.
but then they
Yeah, I want
changed
her
it to
green hair
blonde.
back, bro. Yeah, I want her green hair back. I think she looks super dope.
Embrace the blonde, bitch.
Yeah, she looks super dope. She looks super dope. That was iconic. That was awesome. And if they do that
Embrace
again,
the
that would
blonde,
be super.
bitch.
So,
Oh
what-
shit! Jam. All right, fine. You got me. I fold her. I'll embrace the blonde, but only for you and because you asked so nicely.
we have Gaffagarian with the $4.99 who said, Glammy confirmed looking in windows is just entrepreneurship. Clip it.
Wait,
Flip
what?
it.
Looking at windows?
Looking in windows is just entrepreneurship.
You, man. Fuck you.
God damn.
Jesus.
So, also, similarly to the Nintendo Direct, we did have an announcement about the Xbox Game Pass for March. What games are going to be coming? We have 33 Immortals. That one was like a game preview. That one's going to be coming March 18th. We have Octopath Traveler 2. That one's going to be coming March 19th. Train Sim World 5, March 19th. Mythwrecked Ambrosia Islands, March 20th. Blizzard Arcade Collection, March 25th. And Atomfall coming March 27th.
Yay.
Okay, the only thing that got me here at Game Pass is 33 Immortals.
Yeah, I think that's the one I've seen that most people are excited about.
It has Charlie Cox in the voice role. Like, how can you not be excited for hearing Daredevil in the game?
You know, that's a solid point.
Yeah.
I know you love
I do
Daredevil.
like it. I do like it when they put original characters in their voices and put it into the games. I do like that. That is awesome.
Fanto with the £5. They might be euros. I don't know. I am sorry. I will learn. An LCU game would be like Animal Crossing, but with rage gauge and an anxiety and job security meter.
Oh my god.
I will play that, no lie.
You're right.
Speaking
like,
of rage games, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say we need Jaffe to get on that.
Yeah,
Right?
Jaffe, get on that local live game that we've been
No.
waiting on.
There's this one game.
Don't pull at me and be the world's greatest scammer.
Oh, what? How are you the greatest scammer?
Because of that Lego video.
Oh, right. Yeah, but you're still working on that, right?
Yeah, I got 3 audio hosts in from the Fat Camp adventure.
It's not scammy. That's just putting attention and care to detail on what you're doing. You're getting it. You're doing good. Keep going.
And I'm still a scammer.
That doesn't make you a scammer. If you stopped and didn't do it at all, that would make you a scammer. But you're doing it still. It's just taking a minute.
Oh my god, sorry. I had to
Does
sneeze, but it didn't
anybody
come out.
remember? What the fuck was that, girl?
I had to sneeze, but it wouldn't come out, and so I was just like in pain for a second. We have Gaffagarian with the 199 who said, Zay, euros look like an E. Oh, pounds are like an L. I get it now. I get it now.
Pounds are like an L. How you like that?
So
Has anybody played that game for the DS? I don't know if you guys are too young for it, but there's this one game I used to call it the ADHD game because you had to do all the little things, but you had to do them really, really fast. And they were like, it was just like these little mini games, but it was a bunch of them together. You had to do them as fast as you could.
The guy's head who would
Really
pop
cool.
up and he would tell you to do all the little like brain games or whatever.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that was the coolest game ever, but I used to call it the ADHD game because it would go wicked, wicked fast. I actually really liked that.
Yeah, I don't know what it was called, but I called it the brain game. Apparently it's called
The brain
Brain
game.
Age, so I wasn't that far off.
Yeah.
WarioWare? They're saying
ADHD.
WarioWare? Is that what it's actually called? I don't know what it's called, guys. I
I don't know what it was called, but it was fun as hell. And it was right up my alley because it was super duper fast and you just had to like go lightning speed to do all the mini games. That was the funnest game ever. If they brought something like that back, that would be cool.
Dude, the chat is 50-50 right now. Half of them are saying it's called Brain Age, and half of them are saying it's called WarioWare. I don't know what it's called, but I played it.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called either, just because I named it the ADHD game, so that's going to be forever in my head.
Yeah. So, are there any games that you guys are excited about besides the 33 Immortals that are coming out on Game Pass? I know Xbox said that Microsoft announced that there will be more games coming to the Game Pass core on March 26th. So,
I'm looking forward to Doom's Dark Ages.
ooh.
I would like people to slow down on these Game Passy things. How many Game Passes do we need for different... I mean, this is right up there with Netflix and
Xbox
Hulu
Game
and all these
Pass
other things.
is a little different because that one gets you games for like what I think it's $20 a month or something.
Right. I mean, obviously, I would pick that one over any other of them, but it's just really annoying that everything is like $9.99 each, and it's like so many of them that are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I would do the Game Pass for the console, full stop, point. Then you're done. Well, like, why does it got to be like $9.99 for COD, $9.99 for Fortnite, and the Fortnite thing? Didn't we have a thing on the docket? I really wanted to talk about that.
Yes, I do. Let me pull it up for you.
We talk about that because that pisses me the fuck off.
Okay, so there was like 2 different things with Fortnite. There was the Fortnite reboot for where is it? I'm blind. Sorry.
The one with the changing map.
Yeah, there was a Fortnite reload map coming on April 8th, and yeah, that's what's coming with the Battle Pass. And then there's the Black Eyed Peas Fortnite emote coming.
Okay, we all know how I feel about that. But the thing with the map changes. Now, has anybody really tracked when the map changes are? Is it ever consistent, or is it just whenever they feel like it?
They usually do it like with changings of seasons or whatever. They
Do you
usually
know how
will
long a
announce.
season is?
Um,
But do you know how long a season is,
so
or is a
that's the
season
interesting
what they
thing.
say it is?
That's the interesting thing about Fortnite is that seasons can be different lengths. I believe this upcoming season it was announced that it's going to be 5 parts to the season, which most seasons are less than that. This is I think it's the 3rd season that they're making it this long.
Yeah. So every season you have to buy well, you don't have to, but in order to do all the cool stuff, you have to get that pass, the battle pass. Now, I would understand not even, well, I mean, it'd still be annoying, but I would understand if the battle pass was 30 days long of a month, like any other subscription, but I feel like they change whenever they want to, and then all of a sudden you're buying another $9.99 to get all the bells and whistles on this game. I really feel like they need to make sure it's consistent.
All of these games with online modes, though, are just cash grabs. They've all started copying the mobile game platform where they will just make it as many microtransactions as humanly possible to get as much money as humanly possible. Like when you look at like GTA Online, for example, like you have to pay like so much money to buy these like cars and guns and all this stupid shit nobody cares about, and it's only for the online version of the game. So like all of it is just a cash grab, and it appeals to the younger audience. That's why they're doing it, because they have those young kids who are like 12 and 13 who are going to go beg their parents for their credit card to go do these microtransactions. It doesn't appeal to the older audience anymore because we didn't grow up with that, but this younger audience who this is all they know, now they're raised on that. They don't know any different. They're going to keep doing these microtransactions, not even complaining to these companies, and keep eating it up.
Right,
Modern
and
gaming has lost its steam when it. Modern gaming has lost steam when they try to copy mobile.
I understand why. What I'm saying is, if you're going to do something like that, put a time period that makes sense. You can't just, say, here, go buy this, and then it's like, what? Like 2.5 weeks, and then you're changing, and then you got to do it again. Like, make it consistent. If you want to do something, set it up that way. You should do it like a monthly subscription where you know exactly when it's going to come out of your paycheck. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, okay, 2 weeks in, you just paid that. Now all of a sudden we're going to make you pay again because we decided to change the map.
Well, they usually are on a monthly, like they just like monthly roll on it. It's just like updates that are coming with the actual battle pass itself. So I don't think they're going to be like charging people extra for it, but it's like it should just be on a monthly rolling thing.
That's what I'm thinking, and it just doesn't seem that way. I mean, I could be wrong from my perspective, but from my perspective, it just looks like it's not consistent. It's willy-nilly whenever they want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Other exciting news that we have going on, though, to cheer you up a little, have you guys heard about the Lenovo Legion?
Oh, yes, I have actually.
Yeah, so we have a competitor with the Steam Deck. So it was revealed at CES 2025, the Lenovo Legion Go S, a new handheld gaming PC with both Windows 11 and SteamOS variants. The Legion Go S model that followed in February touted less impressive Ryzen Z2 Go processor as a Windows-only configuration. However, the real one has the Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor and running the impressive Linux-based SteamOS. So, it looks like it's going to be able to run both Windows and Steam, which is so cool. It's going to like stand toe-to-toe with the Steam Deck in value. So, price-wise, it was a little interesting. So the Steam Deck is priced at $549, and it comes with a 1 terabyte of storage. Now the thing about the Lenovo Legion, it comes with a 50 gigabytes. It was half of the Steam Deck, but it's the same price. Or you could get the 1 terabyte version of the Lenovo Legion for $749. So it is a competitor with the Steam Deck, but if you wanted to have the same storage, it's going to cost you more, but Steam and Xbox, so.
Hey, I'm going to have my own input on this. Like, look, there's been rumors that Valve is publicly releasing in SteamOS to different hardware. And so I kind of knew this was coming. I mean, hell, they're already working on a desktop version of it, just as long as your custom PC has a all AMD build. But I'm still gonna get the Steam Deck for multiple reasons. One, and I haven't got the chance when that was all popular and all. And I want to complete my back catalog of games that I have, which is like 70 games in total on my Steam account. So, well, that right there, I still want SteamOS to be as popular as it can be, because if it converts people to Linux gaming, then it gives Windows a real chance of being of a competitor.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think it will ever surpass the Steam Deck in user popularity, or do you think it's always going to be like more of like the back burner cousin?
I think it would be more like a back burner type of thing. To
Really?
be honest, not really a main competitor, because the main competitor is the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
Well, the one thing that the Switch will always have a one-up on any of these handheld PC consoles is the fact that Nintendo games are a commodity. You know, you can only play them on Nintendo consoles, so the fact
Not
that
unless you emulate them.
But you never know when things are gonna switch, or when somebody's gonna come out with something cooler on the other one, and then it's gonna change the direction, and then maybe that one will be first. I don't think that it's ever solid. Somebody could come out with something even cooler, and then that one's gonna I don't think that it's fair to say that the Switch will always be the competitor.
Again, and the main competitor, unless you emulate Nintendo games on the Steam Deck, which it is possible. Well, yes, I know. Oh, I'm emulating games. That right there, it's like, yeah, that's what the Switch has going. Unless, again, you emulate. But it's as PC is an open space.
Mm-hmm.
And the more people have access to that open space, the better it will be.
That's a good point.
That's a good
For
point.
sure.
Yeah. Also, Final said the new Gen PC handhelds have been announced to compete with the Steam Deck. The deck does struggle with some games. So that's a good point to bring up, too. So I guess we'll have to wait and see when it actually does come out, where things will be at with it. Super exciting news.
What if there was ever, like, a way to make it where, like, how you could build your own PC or whatever and put your own whatevers on it? What if there was ever a company that, like, one day figured out how to do all these things, and then you could just build your handheld system and put together what you want on it? Whether you,
you can already build a laptop, so...
Yeah, like, there should be a way to build your own handheld game console. System, console. Do they call it console? I don't know what they would call that. Handheld doohickey.
Final said, ooh, well, since you mentioned that, Glammy, I do think it's a good idea. I think it could come in the near future. The more that handhelds have been evolving over time, I could see it coming.
Customize. There you go. You can customize your handheld scenario. There you go.
Mm-hmm. So very, very exciting news, guys. Have you heard the Minecraft news?
Which Minecraft news? Is it for the game or for the movie? Because the movie I could give less shits about.
I don't care about the movie. I'm talking about the game.
Good.
Movie? I want to see the movie. I want to see the movie.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No,
I think it's going to be so bad it's going to be good.
I'm on
It's
Eric's
going to be one
side.
of them cheesy. I don't care if you're whose side you're on. It's my opinion. I just think it's going to be so bad it's going to be good.
Movie's going to be shit either way.
Yeah, not happening.
Or even if it's shit, I still want to see it. I think it looks interesting. And the pigs and everything, I don't know. It just looks interesting to me. Hate me all you want. It's fine.
Yeah.
My opinion, and I'm going to watch it.
So, really cool news about Minecraft is that it's getting its first ever major visual update in 16 freaking years. So, since the launch of beta, they have never actually like increased like shaders or done anything. But they're going to be doing a lighting overhaul at a base level. Every block is going to be changed to look different. They are now going to have certain parts of blocks that are going to be glowing. Enemies that stalk you in the dark are now going to glow as well. And every block now has a texture put on top of it, solely meant to interact with light sources.
Okay, glowing is good.
Yeah,
Everything glowy. I like lights.
Yeah, and they're going to have it make it, basically a lot of what they're going to be doing with the visuals is going to be making it look like there's a sun there and like overall just lighting the map. I think it's going to look very cool. I think the visual updates to Minecraft is something that people have been asking for a very long time, considering there's so many visual shader mods. Like,
okay, did you say since 16 years?
yeah,
or it's going to happen in 16 years?
No, it's the first major update in
16 years. That's what I thought you said, but I wasn't sure because it's loud out here. And yeah, okay. But that makes more sense. That's what I thought you said.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. That sounds really cool. I go through spouts of like, I really like Minecraft and then I'm over it and then I come back to it and then I'm over it and then I come back to it. But it is an interesting game. And I really super duper like mining and stuff like that. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, so we do have like a short little clip. I'm not sure if you can watch it, Glammy, but it's very short.
You know what? You know what? Showing me things I can't see.
I'm gonna mute it. Yeah, so this is what the visual update's gonna look like. He's just gonna yap a little. I'm just gonna show you guys what it actually looks like. Ooh, I think it looks very cool.
Beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful.
Hold up, I gotta go back and show them those purple flowers. These Twitter clips.
Hold up.
Yeah. I think it looks super sick. With the sun coming over the mountain. Yeah, it looks awesome.
Look at all the mining.
Yeah, so very cool news we've got for Minecraft. I think a lot of people are super excited about it.
Ooh, I'm gonna stock up on my pickaxes, bro.
I also wanted to open up two things. First off, I'm gonna remind you guys about what is that up there for? Okay. Wanted to remind you guys about our members goal. If you guys want to change my hair color, 50 members will put my hair to purple. 100 members will get you a split dye of both pink and purple. At 150 members, I will be going green. Also wanted to remind you guys once again about the Eric Dating Show. If you are interested in being a contestant, we are looking on doing it this Friday. Make sure to message either me, Miss Glammy, or Gaffagarian, our lead DACA team member. He's probably the easiest one you can get.
How much would it be for you to get a nose piercing?
How much would it be for me to get a nose piercing?
Yeah, like how many gift memberships would it take to get you to get a nose piercing?
I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. Like what kind of a nose piercing?
Like a stud. Like I'm low-key thinking doing the other side, but I'm not sure.
Well, that's a good question.
But I think you would look wicked. I think you'd look really cute with one.
I had one before. I'll send you a picture when we're off stream.
You did? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, would you do it again? You know what? They were talking about like Roxy getting a tattoo or something on Milkers or something the other day, and I'm sitting here thinking, bro, if we're going to tattoo parlor, I want to get the Local Live cow on my wrist. I think that would look sick.
Yeah.
Just because it's part of my journey, you know.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome.
I also wanted to open it. No, you're good. It's the pink thing going on. I also wanted to open it up to anybody who's in the chat. If you have any questions about Fat Camp or anything going on that you wanted to ask and you want to like come up, feel free to hop into members waiting. We're down to talk about the drama a little bit with you guys if you want to come up and ask anything. Yeah, I know that hasn't really been offered anywhere, so
I can fill you in the best I can.
Yeah.
Just like I do. I do glammy things. You know, I have to go off sometimes and reset, so I, sit in my car a lot, or I'll go to the house, but I'll fill you in as best I can.
Somebody in the chat said that they don't think that Fat Camp was a failure. I don't think I asked you guys about that. What do you think about overall, like, now that it's been longer than a few days, I feel like we could talk about it a little more. What do you think about the content that's been having at Fat Camp?
How in the fuck could you think this is a failure? Like, that was I mean, good, bad, or indifferent, this content has been all over the place. Like, this trip has been a W because of, like, you saw everything firsthand. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, you've had every single type of everything. You've had romance, you've had drama, you've had all the things.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about it, Eric, from an audience perspective?
Sorry, I was it's on the main chat on our Discord server. No, I don't think Fat Camp is a failure. It does have its moments where it's like, okay, what the fuck are you guys doing? And it's like, I get it. Team has built up Fat Camp so much where it's like it's going to be an epic event, and we sort of have that. But then yet again, audience does kind of fuck around with them doing actual exercising and them just sitting around and just having a relaxation. I really don't think it's a failure. I think it's the more entertaining. It's just a camping trip 2.0. Oh, minus everything else that happened.
I feel it's like 50 pounds, yeah?
Yep.
Somebody in the chat said, what was the romance? Keem and the donos?
No, my wedding. Freaking Wonder Woman going on a date with King Scott. That's not romance to you.
Oh, yeah. How?
I mean,
do you have
bro.
any intel on the King Scott Wonder Woman romance?
I do not. I just know they went on one and she was happy about it. He's happy about it. They're happy about it.
Well, that's good.
I'm happy for them.
Somebody said, now would be a good time to ask, Voldemort and the Pop are going to show up at Fat Camp. Do you think Keem is in on their plan? When we asked him, all he would say is, it would be so funny.
Nah, yeah. Keem would probably, get security after them.
I don't even think that they're, I'm going to be honest, I don't think that they're pulling up to Fat Camp. I keep seeing this, like, whole thing, and I don't think it's coming.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. I think it's just a stupid rumor.
Yeah.
When is Glammy's wedding? Update?
The last day.
Okay, yeah. Ash said I think it's yes, exactly. Okay.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. I think that it's going to be really fun. What are you most excited for about your wedding? Can you give us any wedding intel about how your wedding is going to go?
The fact that I get to go out of here with being a wife and having a husband, that's the biggest part I'm happy about.
Are you guys doing a cake and everything? Is it going to be like a whole big ceremony?
Look, you will find out, won't you? It's going to be like, yeah, been putting everything together. Like I said so many times, like, it's been a very long time and I've wanted to marry this man for so long. So the fact that in the end I get to walk out, being a wife to the most wonderful man in the world.
Do you think with all the drama, though, going on and with all the tensions at Fat Camp, like, have things, like, calmed down since Becky? I didn't even ask you that. Have things calmed down since Becky leaving? Because you said you felt like Becky was, like, a huge catalyst in the Fat Camp drama.
Well, yes and no. I mean, you got the nightmare stuff and the Chucky thing and whatever, so there's that. And then, but yeah, I do think that, yes, things have calmed down. It took a minute. But then if you saw the live after that day where we were all, like, just having fun and, like, rocking out and whatever, it did calm down. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's good. So do you think, like, everything's going to go smoothly for the wedding, or do you think there's going to be some unexpected drama that happens between people?
Okay, look, you got a whole bunch of personalities shoved into a house.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking.
What do you think? What do you think? So at the end of the day, I am walking out of here a wife to the most amazing man in the world. The end. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's good. I think we're all excited to see your wedding. I don't know. I cannot imagine being at Fat Camp right now with all those heated tensions. How do you feel about it? Like, Eric, after watching Fat Camp, do you still have FOMO?
No, I'm safe and sound and confident in my own home.
He's like, you will never catch me leaving the outside ever after this.
Now, for what other live events we'll be having, I will show up. It's just, gotta give me time.
What kind of live events would you guys like to see, like, upcoming in the year? Or, like, stuff that even we could do?
Bigfoot hunting.
Bigfoot hunting? Where
Yes.
are we going Bigfoot hunting?
You know where Bigfoot lives.
Where does Bigfoot live? Where are we gonna find his ass?
Bigfoot hunting? Wait,
Yeah.
I was talking to Mr. Glammy. What?
You heard the
Where
man.
did we get-
We're going Bigfoot hunting.
Bigfoot hunting?
Yeah.
What?
That's gonna be the Nerds
Who-
live event. You heard it here. The Bigfoot. Where does
Sorry,
Bigfoot live?
never.
We
Who the
shall
fuck are
hunt
we
Bigfoot and
capturing?
we will capture him on film.
So where do we start our hunt?
Excuse you, I'm the one here. Who is going on this hunt?
The Nerds. We're going Bigfoot hunting.
As a collective or just
Yeah.
me?
All
Yeah,
of
that's
us.
a collective.
We're gonna go
all of
hunt
us.
Bigfoot.
Oh, okay. All right. At least I won't be alone in that. I mean, geez. Okay. Wait. Is that in a place that's cold? Because I do not do cold.
Wherever
I
he
cannot
lives?
confirm or deny it.
Where does he live? I don't know. This
Oh.
sounds fishy.
You don't want to hunt Bigfoot?
I don't know. Depends on where the fucker lives.
I think he lives in the forest. I don't fucking know. Somewhere. Maybe Seattle. I don't know.
Now we're going into a forest? Shit, man. Okay. As long as it's like summery, maybe.
They said in
Who's
the Pacific
packing what?
Northwest. All right, we're going to
To-
Oregon, and we're just going to go walk through the
Oregon.
forest until we find his ass. I bet you if Eric calls him enough, he'll show up. I bet you if we bring a big slab of
Was
meat,
Bigfoot like
he'll show up.
Beetlejuice or something?
Yeah, you just
Ian,
Bigfoot,
have you
Bigfoot,
ever
Bigfoot.
Have you ever played Oregon Trails? Nothing
No.
ever good came out of that game.
Was it a Bigfoot hunting game?
No, it was a survival game. It was back in the Old West or something. It was like one of the first games that came out on PC.
There is a
or
Bigfoot game. There is a
Something
Bigfoot
of
game
syphilis.
that we
Well,
could
that's
play
why
on.
it was Glammy. That's why it was hard to survive because Bigfoot wasn't there.
Oh, that was the problem, not
Yeah.
the syphilis. Okay.
Absolutely.
There is a Bigfoot game
the
that
hunger-
was out where you can hunt Bigfoot yourself. Oh, that we could
Oh.
potentially play.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. All right.
We can make it into a thing. First we'll hunt Bigfoot, then we go get the Loch Ness Monster, then we're gonna get
The
your
Loch Ness Monster. Oh, we're just adding all kinds of things. What about
Yes,
the...
we'll get Nessie.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we're gonna go get the spaghetti monster demon thing that Eric worships, and then we're gonna go get a Wendigo. Content.
We have to
Glammy
go
saying-
get the...
That's content for Madhouse.
next. To go get the Chupacabra next.
No, absolutely. Yeah, that's actually a really good one. We can
Yeah?
do locale
Oh, okay.
nerds in Mexico to get the Chupacabra. We got it.
Wow. All right.
La
We're just
Llorona.
going around the world hunting shit that doesn't exist. All
No,
right,
they-
cool.
What do you mean doesn't exist? What are you doubting it already? You haven't even seen him. You haven't
Yeah,
even given him a
Heavy.
chance. You didn't pull up to
All
their
right, we're gonna
domain.
do... We're gonna have to go get them aliens, too?
Yeah.
Yes, we could get the alien mouse.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
We're
cool.
gonna use SpaceX and we're gonna fly up to space and we're gonna get the aliens ourselves. We're gonna grab them.
We're gonna
We're
go
gonna
to
have
Area
go get that Mr.
51.
Nook. We have to go to Mr. Nook and get them fucking really big nets.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll have them for us. I believe him.
Yeah, we'll go to Area 51. And then
Okay.
Something really kind of interesting. Did you guys hear about the giant fire at Disney in Florida that happened over the weekend?
no, I didn't.
Yeah.
There was
I saw a
not
little bit of
super
that.
giant, but it was more of like clouds of smoke. They had to evacuate one of the rides in Epcot because one of the walk-in coolers caught fire
The
backstage at the
walk-in
theme.
cooler?
Oh.
Yes! And that's what's been driving me insane about this story, right? I didn't even really care about this story until I saw that it was the walk-in cooler that caught on fire. And there's no explanation on a damn fucking news source telling me what they mean by that. Like, what in the fridge caught on fire? The fridge itself? What caught fire?
It's a cover story. Somebody was like smoking on the job, fucking flicked their cigarette in the fucking plant and went ablaze, and they just had to find a cover.
But how did the water catch on fire? That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, there's some fucking, maybe one of the people that worked there did some shady shit. Maybe they like set something on fire by accident and they had to cover it with something. That's all they could think of.
Idol brought up a really good point in the chat. He said the body of Walt Disney. I'm telling you right now.
Why are we blaming Walt Disney?
His head is there in a frozen jar, and they're trying to they had to get it out.
Okay, you want to go hunting for chupacabras and fucking Bigfoot, and you're worried about somebody's head?
No, because what he's saying makes sense. The fire happened in a walk-in cooler. You think that was coincidental when the frozen head of Walt Disney is somewhere there? Yeah, I don't.
Somebody tried to set it ablaze? Is that what you're saying? It's arson?
Yeah, I think that they used a fire as a cover-up to take the head
so it is a cover-up. See? All right, I was headed in the right direction. I was headed.
We need to go to Florida and make sure we find Walt Disney's head.
I'll go get his ass. I'm here. I'm ready.
Girl.
But somebody actually did bring up a good point. Refrigerant is explosive, and electrical fires do happen all the time. So, and outside of jokey jokes, it probably was just electrical fire.
We did just cover electricity and water don't mix.
Yeah.
True, but it sounds fun.
Yeah, but speaking of steaming hot fires at Disney, did you guys hear what happened with the Snow White big epic fail of them having a $200 million budget and only making $87.3 million in their first 3 days when they were expected to make $100 million?
It's the case of Disney putting too much production budget into their movie and not meeting expectations because as ticket prices have been gone up. Most people all usually go to watch movies at home. It's just I could care less of the Snow White remake. Hey, although I find the main actress that played Snow White to be a baddie. So.
Oh.
Well.
Have you seen her Instagram photo?
Wow! He said I'm goated.
Well, she's a sassy pants too, so she's sassy boots. I think with her coming out with her like non-humble ass on top of coupled with the fact that already Snow White was one of the most least of the Disney films to succeed to start. The bar was very low already. So I think with her being her attitude coupled with the movie sucks as a total, the only thing that's cool about it is maybe Maleficent or the Queen. Was it Queen? Yeah, it was the Queen in there. She was pretty cool.
Why did you have to go with Gal Gadot though? Oh, she's like a terrible actress.
Wait, who? What?
Oh. Gal Gadot?
Gal Gadot. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I think she's just like she, like Lammy was saying, has this like huge ego and she already thinks she's like a huge star. So I feel like that turned off a lot of people from even wanting to watch the movie.
Yeah. It was the lowest of the movies that succeeded throughout every movie, Disney movie that they had. So the expectations were very low to start.
Yeah. Oh, also, Glammy, are you going to be going to the locale pool party?
Yes, I will go to the locale pool party and pool it up with the noodles.
All right, give us the details on the locale pool party. What's popping at the pool party? When's this happening?
There's a pool. They're setting it up now, and there's a pool. Full stop.
Is it going to be just
what
like
else
an
is
all
there
day
at the
thing,
pool?
or
Well,
just a
come
2
on.
hour?
Freaking no! I just heard that there was a pool party, and I wanted to attend because it's there, and I wanted to go. What? I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Also, I was like just getting ready to set this redirect, and did you guys see the title for Mafia Milkers?
Oh yeah, I did. So
No, I've been on the
big
phone with
breaking
you.
news on the fire topic.
Yeah. It looks like Psycho Mom might be getting fired? Question mark.
Like Psycho Mom, she's important. I like her. We can't fire her. She's awesome.
I don't know
Yes.
what Psycho Mom did to get fired. Like,
Yeah.
Probably didn't do anything. Super cool.
Yeah, I've always been Psycho Mom stan. When I worked with her, it was always amazing. I like can't even fathom what it would be about that she would be getting fired for. But how are you gonna have a pool party on the same day that you're gonna be firing Shorty, and she can't even come to the pool party?
You just call her Shorty.
I say Shorty
just-
just
that was-
as an
You
endearment.
just called her Shorty. You just called
Shorty.
her Shorty.
I say
That
it
was a
as an
serious.
endearment.
That was a serious sentence, and you whip out with the Shorty in the middle.
I'm sorry.
I was like, what the fuck was that? shit?
Calling her Psycho Mom just feels wrong. Like, I don't know. I hate calling her
Shorty
Psycho.
feels better. Shorty feels better. Okay, got you.
Somehow.
Shorty feels better. Okay, Psycho Mama can't do that. We gotta call her Shorty.
Yeah, we can call
She's
her
probably
Shorty.
even tall too. I'm
Well-
sorry, I forgot the question.
Well, I just don't I don't know what's poppin'. And like, also, I saw on her Twitter that she tweeted out that she's pregnant.
Who?
I guess
Who
maybe
tweeted that
that's
out?
why
Psycho
she got-
Mom. Psycho Mom tweeted that out. Glammy's just flabbergasted.
What the hell was that?
That was me trying to make a bird noise.
Oh, we got.
Did
the
you like
Erics.
short circuit? Oh, I made that noise?
Yes, I was short
That was
circuiting
the
it.
Eric mating call. He's reminding you all that he's going to be doing a e-dating show at the end of this week. So get those and make sure you're a contestant if you want to get that
Right,
mating call
that's
done for
good.
you live.
That was good, Dave. That was good. I gotta hand it to you, that one. Good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. That's okay. Well, congratulations? Question mark?
Question. Maybe, possibly, I don't know.
Possibly congratulations, but also possibly not congratulations for getting fired. I don't know.
I don't know what she did to get fired.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to tune in to Mafia Milkers to find out.
Oh, absolutely. I know. I'm going to be tuning in because I'm riding for my girl. I don't know what she did, but she's innocent.
I know. I hope they don't fire her. I absolutely love Psycho Mom. But I will be poolside to watch the whole thing unfold. Yay me.
You better ride for our girl poolside.
I will be doing laps in the pool in solidarity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know what is the chat saying about it.
I can't see shit. I love
This
the
just turns into locale fire. Hurt people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So many people have like left and like been fired or whatnot from Fat Camp. I feel like it turned into such like a big mess that nobody was expecting. Like I think Billy said it. Like Fat Camp is breaking all of the locales. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Wait, what? I tuned you out. What?
What do you think about the fact that Billy said that Fat Camp is breaking all of the locales? Are you being broken down, Glammy?
No.
Do we
I'm
have
not
to
broken.
keep an eye on
Why do I
you?
look broken? Oh, you can't even see me. I am not broken. No. No.
Okay, we just need to keep an eye on you. Make sure you haven't broke on us.
No,
Yeah.
I am not broken. I am not one of the chairs that, the many chairs that have died here. I am still standing.
R.I.P. chairs.
Still standing, better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor.
Oh,
You know, I don't
feeling
know.
like a little kid?
That's gross. That's why
That
I
was the
stopped at that
next
part.
lyric.
So nasty. You're nasty. You're nasty. I stopped at that part for a reason, weirdo.
That was the next lyric.
So I stopped there, though. Gotta make it gross and weird, huh?
How?
Oh my
I didn't
lord.
make the song. I'm just quoting him.
No.
So, are you excited that Becky is not going to be at your wedding? Or because you guys made up, are you kind of sad that she's not going to be there now? Or how are you feeling?
I'm going to be married at the end of this. That's all I care about.
Good
I'm glad that
answer.
the LCU is going to be there. I'm glad that I am so thankful that I get to be at the LCU for it. But like I said, you know, the people that are there, I thank you so much for being there. All who have supported me and me getting married, I'm so thankful and so grateful. I, focus is being a wife at the end of it, so that's my biggest thing. So yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And then I know that you guys can't be there, and I know you guys are in my corner too, so I appreciate that as well.
Yeah, you know we always ride for you. Also, just want to remind you guys, if you are watching too, hit a like on the stream. It really does help support our channel. Also, if you guys are interested in becoming a member, cash cow or higher will get you into the Discord. We do watch parties, we play games in there. When the Nintendo Direct comes out, we'll be streaming that in the VC if you guys are interested on that. Also, 50 members will get my hair purple. Otherwise, I'm doing pink again. So you guys the one keep calling me purple hair, it ain't happening. I won't be purple hair no more.
I'm also pushing for that nose ring thing. I think that would look so cool.
We will talk about it. I don't know. Is the chat interested in that? Do y'all want me to do a donation goal for a nose ring?
I mean, I will do a locale live tattoo for content purposes as well, because I want to happen anyway. So I'd be down to do that and show that.
Yeah, if I was going to do a tattoo, I would wait until I actually have my machine on me and just do it live on air on myself.
Yeah, tattoo yourself?
I already tattooed my legs.
Okay, like, I know that your drawing skills is all right. I mean, you don't suck at it, so that's good, but you really feel confident enough to draw tattoos on yourself?
I already did it.
Oh, you did? Let me see.
I did like 27 of them.
Which one did you do?
A lot.
Which one did you do?
All the ones on my legs.
A lot. You've done all of yours?
All the ones on my legs, yes. You can't really
You've done
see them. I have a Mew.
Alright, fine, I take it back.
I didn't say they're good.
Take it back.
I said I did them. This is a Mew.
Alright, fine, I take it back. Hey, what if we did, like, content where we'd, like, meet up and then you can tattoo the locale live tattoo on me?
Yeah, I can do that.
On my, like, wrist or whatever.
Locale nerds all get the Locale nerd logo tattooed on them live on air. Done by a nerd.
Hey, why not? Boogie did it.
For the horse. The locale live tattoo, it makes sense. I don't know what's gonna happen to locale nerds. I hope we,
What do you mean by
continue.
that? What the hell do you mean by that? Nerds is here to fucking stay. We have the best fans giving us the best support. Nerds ain't going anywhere.
Alright, I'm sorry, I doubt things. Alright, sorry. No, we do. We have the best support.
Yeah, what Sterling said, none of that loser mentality. We are winners. Winners.
True. Facts. Sorry, it was the nerd catching in my brain. I'm sorry. Winners, go! Yay!
Yes, we love nerds. We are a team. We will not leave each other. We stand strong.
No, we're not leaving. No, it's not that. I just, Oh, okay. Sorry.
So I am going to bring up anybody from members waiting who wants to pop in now. We do have Neo come and waiting. I think he wanted to show something to Glammy and he didn't get to show it to you.
Yeah.
I will give him the opportunity to do that.
I'm gonna go get
Hi,
myself
Neo,
something
Tom.
to
How are you
drink.
doing?
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. I can hear you.
I'll watch off. God, this shit's bothering me. Alright, well, how about on camera?
Yes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, Glammy, I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I am fan-freaking-tastic.
Well, congrats on getting married.
Thank you. He is the best.
My brother-in-law and sister are getting married in October, so...
Oh, that's so cool.
That's awesome.
So I think you were saying before that you had something that you wanted to show Glammy that we weren't able to show her.
Oh, yes. Thank you for
tell
reminding
me.
me. I am so stupid I can't remember things.
Oh, you're not stupid. What kind of thing is that?
That DVD there. I am not getting rid of that one. All right. Let's start with this one first.
Oh,
Oh, that looks amazing.
really
Ooh,
So-
Eric back with the
Well-
milk.
oh, that's so cool. And I do that too. Every time I'm in a pool, I have to do that today. I have to do the
Yeah, well,
mermaid.
my sister used to do it too, and actually, I have a picture of me doing it at work. I'll send it at some point.
Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you.
And then,
That's so cool. That's amazing right there.
all right, this one's a surprise. So,
Mhm.
I know technically we can't see Glammy, but please close your eyes anyway.
Her eyes are closed,
Okay,
I guarantee you.
close eyes are
Alright.
closed.
I
Oh,
need.
do you need me for this?
Hold on, I'll do the drum roll.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ow,
Eyes are closed.
ow, that hurt. All right, here
Aw,
we go.
don't hurt yourself.
Oh, it looks so good. Open
And
your
then-
eyes, Glenn.
Yay! Oh, I'm still closing my eyes?
Oh,
I said
shoot,
open
I
'em.
forgot to say open. God damn it.
Tell me when. I'm so confused.
Okay, open now.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow. That is cool. I love it.
And
Thank
it
you
comes
so
with this. And
Oh,
I
thank
just
you
want to
so
say,
much.
it comes with this. Mr. Scott did buy this, but I know how much you love this movie, so I really
I
want you to
do.
have it.
Thank you
Aw,
so much,
Thank
Neocom.
you so much. You're
Before
so
we end our
sweet.
show, I have a plan for Eric, so I'm gonna drag you off really quickly. But thank you for coming on.
Thank you so
You know,
much.
we
Neocom.
always
You're the
appreciate you
best.
for being
Thank you.
our biggest fan.
You're welcome.
Absolutely.
Um,
That's awesome. I love it. Thank you.
I do have. Can I show one more very fast?
oh,
And
absolutely.
the light. Okay. God damn. Here we go. Here we go.
It looks so good.
I'm so glad. I was
You-
up for 2 weeks.
Oh,
I
gosh.
stayed up for 2 weeks working on y'all's with no sleep, but it's all right.
Aw, thank you so much. It's beautiful.
You're welcome. I'm
Yes.
glad you like it.
Alrighty.
I love it. Awesome.
Well,
All right,
I've
I
got.
have the rest, but I'll send that individually.
Thank you so much for coming on, Neocom. You know we
Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
All right.
Alrighty, Eric, I have a plan for you.
Oh,
Ooh, she all got in the menacing position and everything. Shit.
You just came back with a cup of milk.
Milk?
You know what I'm thinking. Chug it! Chug, 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 chug. All of it, all of it. Chug the whole thing. Eric, drink the whole glass of milk. Chug, chug,
Oh,
chug,
the
chug,
mustache
chug,
is real.
chug, 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 chug,
Mustache.
chug.
Get
Yeah,
that
Eric.
milk.
Yeah, get it, Eric.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Got milk? Yes, you do.
How you feeling, buddy?
I don't know
yeah.
what the fuck that's all about, but
Oh, you know, buddy. You know how you feel after a whole glass of milk. You remember what happened last time.
It's awesome. That's awesome.
Although last
I
time
like
it was
that.
chocolate milk. Does vanilla
Yeah,
make
it
you
was.
feel the same way? Or regular
nah,
milk?
not really.
Vanilla?
Vanilla.
Girl, vanilla? What's wrong with you?
Cow? Is it cow's
Oh,
milk
that
or is
should be
it?
a thing.
Yes, it's cow milk.
I think
Okay.
that is a thing, vanilla milk. But
It's
Yeah, they
Walmart
said-
branded.
that is a thing.
Ooh, the Walmart brand. They said that you got drunk on milk, Eric.
It's for the bit, and I'm not really drunk.
Oh, we know. It's okay. We know. You would never betray
Get-
us like that.
Get tipsy for that moo juice.
Yeah. So, really quickly,
Boom,
Eric,
motherfucker.
if you would like to show off your hoodie for everybody one more time, I am going to be showing them the lilcow.co website where you can buy all of your favorite nerd merch. We got the hoodie that Eric is wearing. You can get your name on it. You can get the Lil Cow Nerds logo on it, and he'll do a spin for us. It's got the Lil Cow Live logo on the back in 2025 in huge letters. So make sure to get yours now. We've also got this stick hat. This really stick hat. It's got the Lil
Sick.
Cow Nerd logo on it. I think it's really, really cool looking.
That is a really good hat. It is really cool. I like all the merch. The merch is awesome.
And then we also have the Locale Live signature. Well, the Locale Nerd. There's also a Locale Live. But Locale Nerd, the signature tee, comes in 6 colors. You can get brown, you can get red, you can get navy blue, you can get purple, you can get this other kind of blue that's kind of navy, but not really.
Kind of navy, but not really. It's navy adjacent.
Yeah, navy adjacent blue, but not quite the other navy blue that's there. So yeah, as you can see, that's what it looks like
No,
in
I
black.
can't see shit.
As everyone can see Buck Lammy, yeah. So make sure you guys head over to localco/nerds to get your nerds merch now. Oh, how are
Truly
you
the
guys?
highest quality of merch out there that you can't find anywhere else.
No, literally, the hoodies
I can
are
think
so
of that song. Tell like I could be red, I could be blue, I could be purple, I could be violet. You know what I mean? That's what you were naming off the colors. That's what came in my brain.
Right? Okay. No, literally. So how are you guys feeling about today's show? How are we feeling about everything that's gone down at Fat Camp? Are we looking forward to watching today's episodes coming up?
Yes, all the things.
I feel really good. Yeah, the stuff that happened at Fat Camp was a little heavy, but I think we all need a palate cleanser, and this is mainly what nerds and cafe is. So
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
yeah, sometime.
Fanto in the comments just said, why not do nerds controller grips or something? That's actually not a bad idea. I'm
Ooh,
gonna bring
yes!
that up to Keem because I
That
think that's
would
a really
be
good idea.
awesome. I
And I
think
feel
that
like
would be
those are
stellar.
an easier thing to actually get for merch because it's just like a little topper for something, so it wouldn't be like something, you know. That'd be
It's
really
an awesome
easy to do.
idea. I love that. Thank you so much. That's so awesome.
Yeah, I like that idea. So thank you for that, Fanto. I will make sure to mention that one to him. Any other merch ideas you guys have? I don't know what they're open to making, but I'm always open to pitching the ideas out there. So if you have something that you would love to see be made, also huge W to Mama Eric.
Yay, Mama Eric! Actually, I'm gonna talk to Keem about that one. I'm pretty I like that one.
Yeah, I think it would be good.
As soon as I get ready for the PL, I'm going to
Eric,
ask him about it.
did you want to mention that Mama Eric has officially joined Nerds VC?
Oh yeah. We're still trying to figure out that whole mic situation, but I think once we figure it out, we will all be moving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it would be
Yes.
awesome having her in there. She's been very fun so far.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Well, we've got about 3 minutes left, so I've got a bit of a long outro for these guys today. So, if you guys want to say any final words, I'll get moving over to it. Oh. Go ahead.
What?
If you guys have any final words.
Oh, bye! Love you!
What about you, Eric?
See you soon, my fellow nerd crew.
Awesome. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna get moving to the outro, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Alright, nerds out. Bye, love y'all!
Peace. Alright, so I wanted to move to the outro a little early to announce what tomorrow's member goal is going to be. If you can see in the background here, I have painted the Locale Nerd logo, and I feel like it would only be right to gift it to one of you guys, the supporters, the fans. I also have a big Yoshi back there, who I also want to gift to one of you guys, the fans, the supporters. So, if you guys are interested, I figured the easiest way for me to be able to pick a person to give it to would be somebody who's gifted members. So, tomorrow's show, whoever gifts members, you have the chance to be the one who is gifted the logos from me. So, I think it'll be fun. We'll see how that goes. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. There's going to be a super, super fantastic show coming on for you guys. It looks like Psycho Mom might be getting fired. She might be pregnant. There's going to be a pool party. Locale Live always got something going on. Also, if you guys are not a cash cow yet and want to come hang out with us in Nerds VC, we are in there every day. We play Putt Party. We've been playing this weird AI game where you have to like convince it not to kill you. We even did a movie watch party where we had Final watch a horror movie for the first time, and he screamed like a girl. Sorry, Final. But it was super fun. So if you guys are interested in joining us for any of that stuff, we have a ton of fun in there. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. Make sure that you tune in to Lolcow Milkers. Lolcow Milkers right now. You hear me? Lolcow Milkers. Psycho Mom over there, go drop her W's. I don't know what she's got going on, but I hope she ain't fired. We love her. So, go make sure you tune in right freaking now. It's gonna be the most amazing show ever. Do not miss it. Alright, go tune in to Lolcow Milkers right now.